Hey guys, this is Trent with GuitarAnimal.com, and today I'm going to review a guitar, a new build for us we just built. Basically a 58, 59 Stratocaster is what we were going for with this. The way that we built it basically made it look new, like you bought it in 58 and it's brand new and you just brought it home. We have a slightly yellowed tint to the neck here. This is a Music Craft neck, by the way. They call this a V to a C. I would call it more a little bit of a chunky V neck, going to maybe a boat neck feel, maybe like an old Telly when you get up towards the body. Not really quite a C, it's got a little hump in the center. I really like that. This particular one, I don't know if you can catch it in the light, in the camera or not. It's very flame maple. They make some great necks over at Music Craft. We'll have a link at the bottom of the page here. And this particular neck is gorgeous. The big deal with a 58, 59 Stratocaster, first off, it has a 3-color burst. You have some red in the body there. So you've got the dark color, the red, and then the yellow in the center. That was one thing they were doing there, combining it with the still single-ply pick guard. And they went really from an 8-hole to a 9 and 10-hole pick guards at that time. This one has an 8-hole because trying to find the other two are really kind of hard to find. But it has a single-ply look, and that's really what we're going for here. I built this particular guitar for one of my good buddies. Name's Greg out in California. Kudos. I told him I'd mention him in the video. This is his guitar. Built it for him. It's going out there in the next week or two. He's going to love it. Back to the guitar build here. Music Craft neck, 1958-59. The big deal with that was they had the V-neck still at that point, but they had the rosewood board. So the combination of rosewood board and the V-neck is very, very sought after on the originals, and that's what we were going after with this one. So a V-neck rosewood Strat, awesome. This particular board is very red. I love it for the rosewood. It's gorgeous. We put some Benson USA pickups in it. Be looking for a separate review on those pickups. These are the 63s. I know we're building a 58 or 59. Why do we put 63s? The 63 set's a little bit hotter than the 54 set that they make, and we wanted to go for that vibe. So these are their 63s. We'll listen to what they sound like in a moment here. And then on the parts, basically on the body, this is a Fender body. Since we weren't going for a aged look, which we would probably go with like an MJT body for the age type look, but this was mint, brand new. So we went with a genuine Fender body on this. Awesome. The finish work on the back here in the route area, just bare wood and then paint. I'm not sure how they pull that off. It's a gorgeous finish, so much so that we are not going to put a back plate on this guitar because it's just so clean and beautiful looking. We're going to leave it just the way it is. Serial number on this is authentic for the 58, 59, so we won't talk about exactly what it is, but it is that era. We looked it up. We've got the vintage tuners, got the official decal for that era with the patent numbers that are appropriate for that era on it. And again, lacquer finish on the neck. The body is poly, but it's a thin poly, so it sounds really good. Fender bridge on here. And it's just a gorgeous guitar. I think he's going to be really happy with it. I'm very grateful that he let us review it here because I wanted to show off some of our work. One of the harder builds we did because this one didn't have a scratch on it, so no, you can't ding up the parts when you're putting this one together. You have to be very careful with it. So let's plug it in and see what it sounds like. Alright, so we're reviewing this 58-59 guitar. Let's go to the neck position. Clean sound, running through my trusty Black Star here. Let's see what it sounds like. Sounding Strat, middle position. Bridge pickup. In betweens, neck and middle. Bridge in the middle. We did custom wire this one a little bit differently. Usually the tone controls would affect the middle and the neck pickups. In this case, the rear tone control here affects the bridge. We're playing with a little distortion. I can roll that off a little bit. I like that sound. Combine it with the middle pickup without any tone on it. sounds awesome. You go to the neck position, still have a tone control for it. And then with the middle on with no tone. It functions very well. I just like that layout a little bit better. I like to be able to have a tone control on the bridge pickup. I should note that the capacitor in this particular guitar is a paper and oil filled cap, and it's old. It's not new. It's actually a vintage cap, and it sounds great. Did not measure it, so I'm sure it faded a bit. It was like a 0.92, something like that, or 0.19, something like that. Great sounding guitar, plays great, feels great. Really like this one of my favorite builds that we've done. So you can check out some of the links at the bottom of the page. Music Craft necks, they're excellent. This fender body is awesome. It was perfect the way they shipped it to us, and everything bolted up fine as expected. The pickups, look for a separate review. Benson pickups, up and coming company, excellent products. All right, so if you like this guitar, a build of this sort is going to cost you, if you're going to get the flame maple neck, that's expensive. Just the raw neck from Music Craft with the flame in it, you're looking at a neck that's going to run anywhere from about 4 to 5, depending on how you outfit everything else on the neck. It's mostly because of the wood, the flamed wood. If you went for a plain neck, in other words, it's exactly the same, but it doesn't have the flame in it, a base price on this neck would be $200. Now that doesn't include finish work, but you can figure that the entire build on this is somewhere in the $1,400 to $1,500 range with the flame. Without the flame in the neck, probably around $1,200, $1,250, something like that. We could build one for you. So they're awesome. Custom build, 58 Fender Strat.